me a democracy, Rick. I get it, I get it.
From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays.
Hey there, mister, what you're doing here?
First pitch coming your way next.
In your eyes. Stripped of football that's left there is fear.
So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
All right, ready to go here, and stepping in for the Rays, number 14. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Yandy Diaz now, and that's in for a strike.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Gausman is well known for that splitter. It's just a major weapon for him and generates a ton of swings and misses when he's throwing it well. Good example of it there, and I'm willing to bet we'll see a lot more of it moving forward in this one.
And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Man at second. Fouled off left side. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Kirk puts it away, 2 away.
Batting fourth.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Caminero digs in now. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Tap back to the mound. Slings to first. That's out number 3. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Back here at Rogers Center, getting the nod in this one, Ryan Pepiot.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now here's the veteran DH, George Springer.
Designated hitter, George Springer.
And a foul ball. Hard hit, right side. He'll do it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That's in there, and that is strike one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Vladdy needs just one hit to reach 200 for the season. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
And a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. It's against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
2 outs, runner at first. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Pepio checks over to first, and he's back. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1-2.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Guerrero off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that is that. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Back now in Toronto. Second inning set to go. Lau at the plate. Gausman, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Gausman back to work. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike one. Outside.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Swinging a foul straight back. To the right side. Fires over to Guerrero. Lau out on the play.
Batting sixth, center fielder Jake Mangum.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Jake Mangum. feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. Slap the other way, foul.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
At the belt and fires. And that's in there at the knees. Next pitch is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. And it's fouled away. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Whips it across. Rays retired in order. So they make short work of them there. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And that's in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
He's got to be frustrated with that call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Addison Barger in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Settles under this one. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Batting 7, left fielder,
Anthony Santander at the plate. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Two balls, no strike.
And there's a foul ball. No score here in the second.
Ball, slow.
Now it's 3-2.
Full count.
Three and 2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Lucas has to step out of the way for ball one.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Santander off of first with 2 away. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
2-0. That's a ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Andres Jimenez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
First and second, 2
Jimenez.
outs. Here's Andres Jimenez. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Here's 0-1. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. We'll move to the third with no score.
Sing along, sing along, sing along, sing along, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And we're back.
Leading
All
off
set for the
for
start of the
Tampa Bay.
inning. Now at the
Shortstop,
plate,
number
Carson
77.
Williams. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
1 strike.
And that is out of play. And that's
1 and 2.
downstairs and outside. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One, 2 now. And
2-2.
downstairs. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Two now. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Now a chance for Hunter Fiducia. First pitch just misses. One out, base is empty.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
One down, base is empty. That one the other way, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder Chandler Simpson.
Here's the Rays leadoff hitter. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. Gausman throws over. Fiducia back in on a dive. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Stays alive. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That
3-2.
one inside. And now it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And that's too high, ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Now batting.
Man, that's a tough one to
designated
take
hitter,
on the full
Yandy
count, but I
Diaz.
guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Runner at first with 2 away. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. There's the strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Runner on the go. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Guerrero snags it, and that is that. 1 left for Tampa, and we are still scoreless. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, George Springer.
Springer.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. On the outside corner, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's a ball.
And strike 2.
1-2.
And a base hit into right center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Bichette at first, one gone. Hit on the ground, might be two. There's one.
He's out.
Throw to first, but he beat it. Now the Toronto four-hole hitter, Dalton Varsho, struck out swinging his first time. Fastball for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Blue Jays held in check, and we're still knotted at 0. Start of the fourth, now up for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda.
Jonathan Aranda.
And that one fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This one popped up. Bichette on the move. Corrals it. And there's one away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, third baseman.
So now it's the
Junior
four-hole hitter,
Caminero.
Junior Caminero. Grounded out his first time. That one called a strike. It's 0-1. Fastball is outside. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. And now it's Brandon Lau. 0 for 1 so far. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. And that misses. And the count even 1-1. Just missed. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for Tampa. Still no score. Back here at Rogers
Leading
Center,
off
ready to
for
go,
the Jays,
bottom four.
catcher,
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. That's too low. 1-0.
One ball.
Well,
no
these
strike.
Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that one is inside.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. Well, just came
Now
apart right
batting,
there.
third
4-pitch walk,
baseman,
and
Addison
guy at the plate was not going to help him
Barker.
out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And fouled off. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. With the go-ahead run at first, we're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And out number one on the grab.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder, Anthony Santander.
And next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that one fouled off. That's inside. 1-1. Kirk stands at first with one out. Grounder might be two. To second, that's one. And that's two.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Back now in
Leading
Toronto.
off
Now
for
it's the
Tampa
switch
Bay,
hitting
center
outfielder,
fielder,
Jake Mangum.
Mangum.
Gosman back to work. Inside. And that
1-0.
is ball one.
Well, these Rays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
On the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Lowe.
And stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Right through there for a strike.
No ball. One strike.
And a foul ball.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. And
That's
there's
the
a
ball.
ball. Swung on, popped up left side. Barker. 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable
Now
that he
batting,
missed it
number
right there. And I'm telling
77.
you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
Carson Williams, next to hit for the Rays. Struck out looking his first time. And that one is in for a strike. Two outs. On the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the right fielder, Nathan Lucas. And that's way high. And that's ball one.
Well, these Blue Jays, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That missed by a lot. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And that one misses up and in. And the count's even at 2. That one missed. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's George Springer. 0 for 2 in this one. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Low, drop step, going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. And we still have no score. Chris Sir Anthony Dominguez is checked into the
Now
game.
pitching for the Blue Jays, number 48, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
And now the catcher for the Rays, Hunter Fiducia. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Misses outside, ball 1. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Jeff Hoffman appears to be getting loose. Now a pop-up on the infield. He's got it. And a quick out, number one. Here's the Rays' leadoff hitter. Outfield playing pretty shallow. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Right through there for a strike. Ball one there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Next pitch is downstairs. That one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That's out number two.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated
Yandy
hitter,
Diaz. Next to hit for the Rays. Right down to shoot, strike one. Rolled slowly to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the sixth. No score. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound.
Now
Griffin
pitching for
Jax.
Tampa Bay, number 22, Griffin Jax.
Leading off, Bo
Leading off
Bichette,
for
1 for 2.
Toronto, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
And that skips in the dirt. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-0. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Garrett Clevenger warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Pitch is in for a strike. Now 2-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-1 now. Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes the catch, one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir
Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a chopper. Fires to first, and Guerrero is set
Now
down.
batting, the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Jonathan
First
Aranda.
baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
That's through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
That one missing inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Ball. 2-1.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And a swing and a miss. And one away.
Well, that high four-seam fastball becomes such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Now, Junior Caminero. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7.
One ball. 2 strike.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Bichette whips it to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that
for
pitch. A
Tampa
hard
Bay.
grounder,
Second
but he
baseman,
wanted to get that
Brandon
ball in the
Lau.
air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lau. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Foul ball there. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
That one's in there. 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
0-1 down. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Got him swinging.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. Wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Here's the third baseman, Addison Barger. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. And that is out of play. And that one almost got him. To the right side, Loud. The throw to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Pinch hitter coming on, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. Trying to send this to extra innings. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground to first, Aranda. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now pitching.
So they turn things over to the righty, Yariel Rodriguez.
Yariel Rodriguez.
So digging in, Jake Mangum, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Right through there for a strike. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and the count is 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Popped up to the left into foul ground, and there's one down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now here is Josh Lowe.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on. Have the force at second first. Perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Ball one, no strikes. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Tommy Nance getting loose out there. The 1-0. Fought off foul. One out. The go-ahead run is at second.
Two balls, one
In the
strike.
dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Man at second. And fouled off. That misses the zone. And now it's 3-2. Carson Williams in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball four, he walked him. And that'll keep the line moving.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with
Now
first
that is
base
number
open, walked not a
77.
bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Here's the shortstop at the play, Carson Williams. Swinging a foul out of play. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And the count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Two on, one out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike three.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded at scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Hunter Fiducia next to hit for the Rays. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top of the eighth. And that is out of play. The 0-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one not close. It's 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a swing and a miss. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion.
Now pitching for
Back
Tampa
now,
Bay.
new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll
60,
into the bottom of the 8th, Garrett Clevenger.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now, Nathan Lucas. He is struck out, and he is walked.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Throw is high and over his head. Tag, got him. Aggressive base running there, trying to take advantage of the defense, but he's out at third. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. And that's way high. 1-0. Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Popped up. Caminero on his way over. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Designated hitter, George Springer.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position. 2 away. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 1 for 3. In the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. And that is the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. It's the 9th, and we are tied. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now, number
Leading off
14.
for the Rays, left fielder Chandler Simpson.
Rodriguez back to work. Hits softly on the ground, left side. Fires over to Guerrero, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Diaz now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Here at the top of the 9th. On the ground, right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Next pitch inside, and the count is 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here comes comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Yariel Rodriguez done for the afternoon, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
Tommy Nance gets handed the rock out of the
Number
pen.
45. Tommy Nance.
This to third. Barger throws to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Jonathan Aranda, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. On a line. And it bangs off the wall. The run comes in from second to second. Pulls him off the bag.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Caminero stands in now and watches strike one.
1-1.
Not even close there. And 1-1. Out front, rip foul. Next one just
that's a ball.
misses. And that's ball two.
Okay.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. That's to third. A sliding stop to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Rays get an RBI double. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show.
When you in the presence of my crown, the beat drop, I won't let it hit the ground. Now you can fix your frown.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest.
With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the ninth. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
Ripped on a line. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The tag, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.